Last time we looked at the prayer of attentiveness. Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening. And today I want us to look briefly at what I would call the prayer of availability. We find that in Isaiah chapter 6. Isaiah writes, "In the year of King Uzziah's death, I saw the Lord sitting on the throne, lofty and exalted, with the train of his robe filling the temple. Seraphim stood above him, each having 6 wings. With 2 he covered his face, and with 2 he covered his feet, and with 2 he flew. And one called out to another and said, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory." And the foundations of the thresholds trembled at the voice of him who called out, while the temple was filling with smoke. Then I said, Woe is me, for I am ruined, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. Then one of the seraphim flew to me with a burning coal in his hand, which he had taken from the altar with tongs. He touched my mouth with it and said, Behold, this has touched your lips, and your iniquity is taken away, and your sin is forgiven. Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then I said, Here I am, send me. And in this passage, in response to Isaiah's recognition of his sin, and then his sins being forgiven, being taken away by the cleansing of that hot coal with the angel, his response then is, when God says, Who am I going to send? He says, Here I am. He prayed that prayer of availability. Send me. And as we listen to God's voice, then really the next step is saying, God, not only do I want to listen to you, but I want to obey you. Here I am. I'm available. How do you want to use me? And then as we listen and as God reveals how we can serve him, then our response is, okay, send me. And we respond in obedience to the calling that God places on us. So I would encourage you, keep praying that prayer of attentiveness, but let's add the prayer of availability. God, not only am I listening, but I am ready to obey what you ask me to do.